I am very lucky. I have this gift of intuition that has been with me since I was a child. The psychic ability helps me see the invisible and change the seemingly impossible. I can hear and see things that other people can't. I use this gift in my counseling practice to show me how a person needs to be helped. I can see the true essence of a person, what their life purpose and future is, and I can access vital information from the other side to help people overcome their problems and create the life of their dreams. And now, thanks to this show, I am able to share with you my abilities and my knowledge so that you too can start to heal your life and find the happiness and success that you truly deserve. Over the next few weeks, a variety of people will join me in my home to talk to me about their problems. We will embrace all problems, from health to love, from wealth to family karma, to mastering your destiny, and above all, creating a successful and happy life. Finally, I will teach them to develop their own intuitive ability so they too can be empowered and fully aware of how to create the life of their dreams. Now that you understand what I do, let us begin this exciting journey into everyday karma. Today we meet Annika. Annika is at the crossroad in her life and she's looking for some advice of what to do next in her life. Let's meet Annika. What a pleasure! Really look forward to seeing you. Hi Annika, I'm so happy to talk to you.
And I'm happy to talk to you, Carmen.
Because I know that you're at a turning point in life. Things are changing and changing completely. Completely, almost like tomorrow you will wake up and you're not the same person. Your thinking is different. Your life is different. The environment. You move to another part of the world. You move in a different home. And you probably needed this. It is inevitable at some point to go to major changes. If you look at life are a couple of cycles. Yes. And after one cycle of life, two cycles of life, events are changing from scratch. Almost like you wake up and you're a different person, as I said. So in your case, all I know is that you have some struggling with closing doors of the past. And what I've heard, that you have an issue with separation, so with a divorce. Did you marry young?
Very young.
Okay. This was meant to happen. Talking about something that is considered to be the blueprint of the personality, that is meant to happen. Your destiny. You are destined to marry this person and be married for a long frame of time, except that nothing is forever.
Right.
So that karma that you had, the relationship, was at some day in time closing. Right. So the marriage ended at some point, and almost like there's nothing behind. When you close that door and you look backward, there was nobody there for you anymore.
That's true.
And you had to move forward. You felt in a way free.
Yes.
On another way, you felt probably lost and alone. Is inevitable after being married so many times. So psychologically, if you think that one day you wake up and you're alone, you feel empty, but you can feel free in the same time. So there's duality of feelings. Yes. Now, this change, in my vision, comes with many other changes. In your case, I have a sense that you either lived in another part of the world, and Europe rings a bell. I don't know if you lived in Europe or this happened in Europe, or if Europe was a significant page of your life.
Oh, yes. I grew up in Stockholm.
Okay.
So I lived there until I was 19.
Okay.
Yes.
Did you meet your husband here?
Yes.
Okay. Because the reason I'm asking you, because the way I feel about this closing door and opening another door, almost like it feels like you'll probably move from here, or probably move another part of America and meet someone who's not necessarily from California.
Right. Okay.
Somebody with an F name, a name like Frank, comes to my mind. Somebody very close in age with you. Somebody that has a daughter. Somebody that has a very strong connection with Florida. So probably at this point in time, you don't understand any of the information that I'm giving you. Probably it's completely unknown to you.
Yes.
But by simply allowing your mind to accept that something like this can happen, you will be able to project and manifest another reality. Because the way I feel about you, you're closing a door to 30 years of your life and you're starting another part of your life.
Right.
Almost like you have to. Almost like the past is gone. As we said, you're free and you're ready to move on and find someone else into your life.
Yes.
Do you have 2 children?
Yes.
One of your sons I see marrying in the future and having a daughter. So you'll be a grandmother. You see
I'd love to.
The major events, you'll rebuild your life. You'll be okay with that. You'll find somebody that is meant to be part of your life.
Oh, wonderful.
But it involves all these movements, like changing the residence, moving, accepting to go somewhere else, accepting and opening to the possibility of being with someone and not being alone.
Right.
So this is something that you have to do. It's the work of the mind. This person, as I said, he's a father, he's a grandfather, and you will be a grandmother. And it's going to be a wonderful relationship. And it's going to be fun. Your parents are on the other side.
Right.
Which of them had problems with the heart and which of them had a problem with, do you know who I'm talking about?
Oh, yes. It's amazing. My father died of heart disease at 42.
Okay. The reason I'm bringing this up is just for you to understand that you're not going to have that problem.
Good.
You know, we all very unique. Talking about the blueprint,
right.
The blueprint is so unique.
Right.
It's so specific and so unique that it doesn't correspond to anybody. Even if we think of the genetic code, it doesn't mean that you inherit the problem that your father had. You don't. You're long living. You live a long life the way one of your grandmother lived.
Yes, my grandmother lived a
very long life, and she's very lovely, and she's also watching over you, making sure in the spirit world that you are okay. And all I can tell you, you'll have a dream of her, very close to meeting this new person who comes into your life. I'm absolutely sure and feeling very positive that rebuilding your life will heal completely the past. It's going to make you feel different about you.
Yes.
Be ready for a new journey. Allow yourself to live another life. Life has full possibilities, infinite possibilities. It's all in the mind. So by simply accepting, the prediction and allowing to live a better life, a new life, give birth to you. It's never too late in this lifetime to give birth to yourself.
That's true. I'm frightened sometimes. I do project good things, but sometimes I'm frightened that
Where is this fear coming from? The fear is rooted somewhere. Let's talk about this fear.
I think it probably comes from my mother, who lived alone for such a long time. I was depressed about it.
She was depressed because, you see, she was alone. You know what I mean? She didn't know how to change things in her life. So the problem is the father who died of a heart attack,
Right.
And the problem was implemented in you, talking about things that are implemented at the level of belief system by the society or by the family.
Right.
So the psychological problem is in your case is the death of your father as a very young man of a heart attack, and the fact that your mother you don't have to be your mother.
Right.
You're not going to be your mother.
No,
so you fight that.
Good.
And you're not your mother. You understand?
No,
you're not.
I don't want to be my mother.
You're not going to be your mother. You will be you.
Good.
You will be you. And your energy is radiant, and you're happy, and you're healthy, and you have a long life in front of you. It's all up to you how you're going to celebrate it. I mean it, and it's going to happen.
Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
So I'll just keep projecting all those good things out there.
Yeah, and visualize.
Right.
It's very significant to see things for yourself.
Right.
What you think, you become. What you think, you become.
Right.
So your mind, whatever your mind projects, transforms into your physical reality. It's all in the mind. The mind has infinite possibility. So the very moment you accept that you can have a better life in front of you, and there's no link to the past, and the past is completely gone, you have all the reasons to smile and all the reasons to make all those changes. And the very moment you change your environment, you change the way you look at life, you change your thinking in a positive way, and eliminate the fear that is paralyzing. The fear is the enemy of the mind. At this point in time, and at this stage of your life, you have to be strong enough not to think with fear. Be fearless.
Right. That's wonderful.
I love you.
Okay, I love you, Carmen. Thank you for saying that.